Hello and welcome to Antichamber, or Antichamber. Your pronunciation may vary. I'm going to use anti because it rolls better off my tongue. And every journey is a series of choices. The first is to begin the journey. Let's not do that quite yet. Let's look at the options. Inverted mouse, enable, disable, on, off. This is not a slider and you can't press this to lower it even further. It's just a trinary choice. And that's that. But we'll get into how you can alleviate that problem later. Sound and music, on or off, windowed mode, full screen mode, and resolutions, as well as a timer. You have 1.5 hours to complete the game. Not a favorite thing of mine, I guess. But you can press here to delete and restart everything. The controls, this is all you need. Actually, you need the right mouse button as well. I've created a controller config in Steam's controller config tool to turn all of this into an Xbox One controller. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it in the description so you can just click that and use that. Also, that will make it work for GPT-Win 2. You can play on the GPT-Win 2 with just the mouse mode, but that means you have to move your thumb every time you want to jump because you need the spacebar to jump, and you can only use the one on the Win 2's, keyboard for that. So I'd suggest using the config I have in the link. And this here is a map. This is where we start, and there's a window in the way, so you can't leave, except it says here, hold escape to quit. That's the way you leave. So you shouldn't be stuck in the game with that knowledge. And let's begin. I've played about 4 or 5 hours, but I always restart before the timer is up, so I don't actually know what happens at that point. I just love being in the world, and you look creepy. Anyway, jump it says, so let's... I'm tempted to not, but fine. Whoa! Nope, missed it. Ow. Let's actually try that again. Now it says walk. Well, I'm gonna jump again because I want to see what's there. The end. But there's some form of a force field in the way, so oh well. That also looks interesting. But the game took... Okay, well... Right. Cheap or lemming. Failing to succeed does not mean failing to progress. Okay, nothing there, I guess. Some paths are clearer than others. Does that mean there was something here that I'm not seeing? Probably, but feels like it's telling me, I mean, he's clearly pointing that way, and so is that. So, yeah, let's continue. Red or blue, left or right? Generally, I would go left first, but I'm gonna go with blue. And looks familiar. A choice may be as simple as going left or going right. Stubbornness has always helped me in the past, except today. Right, let's go left then. The choice doesn't matter if the outcome is the same. Yeah, that's true. And you might be noticing that, like, the game plays with your perceptions quite a lot. Like, normally speaking, this could never end up in the same place as that without there being a staircase that goes like the opposite of this way. But indeed, we did end up in the same place. And I'm gonna... yeah. I'm just gonna guess, and I'm right. When you return to where you have been, things aren't always as remembered. Well, that's obviously true for this particular piece. And... is this gonna cut my head off? No. There's also no crouch, so you have to go through this. What do you say? Some choices leave us running around a lot without really getting anywhere. Escape, you say? Fine. Go here again, and now it says walk. Well, was easy. Thinking the first step can be harder than the rest of the challenge. Yeah, normally in a game this would be death. But it did tell me to jump first, and now it tells me to walk, so I'm gonna Indiana Jones it. We can go left, or we can go... This game has taught me that things aren't always as they appear, so let's see... Fly... A dead end will only stop if you don't try to move through it. I can only jump so far, but thanks for the offer. It looks like I've never been down there. But I don't know that I can get back. So no, I'm gonna go see what left has in store for me. Okay. Let's jump. We often fall into things when we least expect. Like when eating breakfast, or now that looks like it's a bar because she's drinking a martini, and those are probably nuts. Yeah, good luck with that, and, well, excuse me. Let's see, can I pass through here? No, I cannot, but that's color. That's probably something important. I'm gonna get to that later, and this... Small steps can take you great distances. Especially when they don't actually exist, I guess. Whoa, wait, what? Okay, so... oh. Cute. Anyway, there was a ladder, stairway there. Yeah, who's pushing you like that, dude? That's... what looks out of reach may only be a few steps away. Well, good luck. Out of reach, yeah, those are all very out of reach. A few steps away? Or was it a reference to this? Could be. Cute. What happens if we go through it? Well, there is a walk button, so let's hold that and see what happens. Yeah, taking one path off means missing out on another. Although, I mean, I could do that and then see like that. Some paths are straightforward. You know what? Because this required less work than this one, I'm gonna go with the one. Oh, crap. Let them disappear. Now we'll do the walk. Yellow, you say? Well, this is just a window. As is that. This is not. Wait. Well, that's. Let's see. Okay. Good. How we perceive a problem can change every time we see it. Yeah, is it a rabbit or is it a duck? I'm gonna leave it clicked so I know I've been here before. E-L-I-F. That's file backwards, I think. No. Oh, it's life. L-I-F-E. Yeah. Well, now you're just trolling, dude. That's how you get through that one. Anyway, yes, let's look at this. Whoa. Yeah, that's generally my expression too when someone hugs me like that. Yeah, this Pong shouldn't move like that. If you don't move your piece, then the trajectory shouldn't change like that. Now I'm just nitpicking. Chair, nice. Majority of these are pointing that way, except this one in the middle that points that way. Significant or not? Don't know. And I can't walk into these, or not those anyway. I hope I don't get to meet any of those. Or those. Why is it? I move it? No. Wait. More of those. Wait. These two are the same except different colors, and that will. Okay. Cool. Now, the people who have played this before, was that like that before? Or am I thinking about someone else? Yes, I was thinking about that one. Anyway, those of you who have played this are probably screaming at your screen because I didn't see this one over here. Yeah, I was intentionally avoiding it. Whoa, that's... I feel like this one should move too. But anyway, yes, let's go in here. When you absorb your surroundings, plural, you may notice things that you didn't see before. You can still go through, they're good. And there's a lot of the same thing. The red, blue, green, blue, red, blue. Go with green then. Wait. Blue. And there's no color there. Which leads to red and blue. Green. No color there. Red. Blue. So... green. No color. But yeah. Now green over here, where green there. White, 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 green. Ah. Interesting little maze. If you never stop trying, you will get there eventually. That's not necessarily true. I mean, if I just kept walking, let's see, here, and into blue, and then I could do this forever. I don't know if the game would crash eventually if I did this. I'm also not interested in testing that theory. What I do know is if I follow the green, no, not that way, green, 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 there we go. I mean, eventually one might get lucky, I guess, but given infinite time and infinite mistakes, this does not hold water. And we have right and we have left. I generally tend to go left. Some choices can leave us running around in circles. Except I started hearing a clock as I went this way. Still hearing it. It's getting louder. And there it is. Hello? A few steps backwards may keep you moving forward. Yeah, it did there. Okay, this is trippy. Yeah. Green. Blue. Can I walk through this? No. What? That's cool. And we're back here, yeah. What about green? The world looks different on the other sides. This is a good place to cut. This is a good place to cut, yeah. This is a little bit further into the game. I've come into the possession of a matter gun. This one is blue. There are a few other colors, but I'm not going to talk about those because I feel like it's spoiler territory. But you do need to know about the guns, as otherwise you will find yourself up against a few puzzles that you simply cannot solve, and it might drive you as nuts as it did me when I did that. So, for instance, this matter gun is blue, but look at these, they're green, and I can pick them up with like the right mouse button. But notice how every time I do, it turns blue in my gun. And I can put them down again if I want. Oh, there we go, and but I can't fill this because I can't. Yeah, I can put one there, and if I jump, I might. No. So I can't fill this out, and it feels like I should be able to, but I can't. So yeah, this round thing here is green, and these are green, so let's assume I need a green gun for it. And the world looks different on the other side. These fields are also something you really need to be careful about when you have a gun. Look closely at the gun when I walk through the field. Yeah, they're gone. Absolutely destroyed, and they don't respawn here. The only way to get them to respawn is to, well, go here and then go back. And now they're back. And so yeah, be careful if you're in the middle of a puzzle and accidentally go through this with a lot of blocks in your gun. We can pick these 3 up and boom. Well, now I have to redo the whole thing basically. Anyway, I can't solve this puzzle either right now, but we can look at it. So I need to walk through there. Let's pick these up and try to walk through. No. What if I obscure this light? So? No. What if I walk through and then obscure it? Oh yes, it's obscured, and no. The only hint I'll give is this. But I don't have enough blocks to do this whole thing, so I'm kind of screwed when it comes to the blue. And that's all I should tell you about the guns. You can block doors with these, like let's say there's a door right here, goes up and then down. If you get it to open and then do that, then it can't go past that block. So it's a neat little trick. Also, even if I hadn't destroyed a few in this field, I would not be able to solve this puzzle with the blue gun. So yeah. And with that, I return you to the earlier footage. And we're back and we're out a gun. And that means I can't do anything here. So let's go back. Yeah, we haven't been to blue. A window of opportunity can lead to new places if you're willing to take a closer look, which is what I did there. So, what the hell was... Uh-huh. And that's the gun that I picked up. I'm not going to tell you how I picked it up, but I am going to... Yeah, on my GPT Win 2, the screen brightness was down quite a lot, so I couldn't see anything except these white lines. But on this computer, I can clearly see everything. It's just, you know, dark gray, so I can... The thing is, you can see that, and then you can go back. Then turn there, and there you go. And we are somewhere. Look a little harder and you'll find a way forward. Or backwards. Or backwards. Ooh. Yeah, we've been here before, and now this is telling us that we can continue. It's quite dark. Venturing into the unknown can lead to great rewards. Oh, well, I'm closer. Anyway, this video has been about 20 minutes, plus about 10 minutes for the gun theory. Also, what's... Never mind. So, let's go back here. Some events happen whether we want them to or not. Anyone? Well, I mean, Go with 41 and I'll get you. And this is the map. You start right there, and well, it's up to you to find everything, I guess. And yeah, it's not a very demanding game. It works perfectly fine on the GPD Win 2. I saw 1 or 2 dips every once in a while, but even then it was down to like 58 FPS rather than 60. But overall, it runs at about 60 frames per second and controls fine in mouse mode, except for you have to use the spacebar to jump. So use the config in the description if you want to play with the controller, and go nuts. This time remaining, I think you can just ignore that if you wish. I have. And yeah. It's a nice, tidy little game that makes brain go nuts. No. It's a really nice, compact yet huge game that I really adore. Like, I've been playing for 20 minutes and this is all I found, and we can tell that there's more to be found there, and there, as well as I'm thinking probably... Oh yeah, there too. Naturally. So, yeah. This has been Antichamber, and I sincerely hope you check it out, because it's an awesome game, and something you can just play for hours, despite what this little clock here is saying. I think you can just ignore that, and even if, like, you can just reset this if you wish, and restart, and you'll probably be closer to where you were when you did restart in a much quicker span of time. Yeah. Antichamber. Check it out. Have a good one, everyone.